Welcome, my friend, to another Chef Lance show. And today we have this super delicious crab and pasta salad that's perfect for a weeknight. It is oh so fast, and it's oh so perfect for these hot summer months. It's light, refreshing, and better than that, it's delicious. So join me around the corner while we cook this thing. All right, welcome back, my friend. And now let's get on this crab's pasta salad, or is it a pasta crab salad? I don't know. You call it what you want, just to make sure you make it and enjoy it. So here's what we got. I've got a pound of crab meat. This came in a can. It's probably one of the best ways to buy crab meat, not the imitation kind, the real kind. This is not lump. It's got a few lumps in it, but this is what's called premium, and it's got lumps and some pieces. And even though this was taken out of the shell at a factory, you still need to go through this and pick through it, feeling for any kind of shell fragments or any pieces that are inedible. I've already done that with this one, so we're good to go. So what we're going to do first, we have a pound of pasta. Pasta. Oh, good grief. The Chef Lance show has all kinds of amazing. I amuse myself. That's the most important thing. All right, we have a pound of crab meat. A couple cups of cooked pasta. If you're new to cooking and that seems daunting to you, I just put up a video recently about how to cook dry pasta from scratch. So I did this on prep day. It's already chilled down. Everything's good to go here. So I'm going to dump that in. Then we're going to dump our olives with pimentos in. As I do these ingredients, by the way, listen, I've got about a cup of these diced yellow onions, but I really don't need that much. I'm just going to put in a few, plus my wife doesn't really like onions. I say doesn't really, she hates them. So anyway, so I'll put in a little bit there. I've got some chopped celery. The one thing I don't have, that's when you go to the recipe, the link is down in the description. Go to my website, it has a recipe on it. It calls for some green onions. Why am I not putting green onions in here? Well, I didn't have any on hand, and I just frankly flat out forgot to get them at the store, and I'm too lazy to stop this and go. So you do you. You get those green onions. Now, here's the cool thing about it. If you don't like certain elements, don't put it in. If you like more of something else, put that in. Listen, you make this you. This is a Louisiana style, and that's mostly going to come from the seasoning we do on the dressing side. So right now I've added all of these ingredients to this bowl with the crab and the pasta. I'm just gently tossing that for the moment. And we're going to do more of that once we add the dressing to it. But that's that for the crab. Now let's work on the dressing. So what do we have? We've got some olive oil. Olive oil, now listen, this is one of the few times that you'll use extra virgin olive oil. Do not cook with extra virgin olive oil. It has enough of the olive solids in it. They'll actually burn. It has a low smoke point. It's not suitable for cooking. What extra virgin is good for are salads like this. When you want that flavor of the olive very pronounced, you can get it with this. So now we've got that. We've got some red wine vinegar. We're going to add it. By the way, these deli tainers, I haven't mentioned them in a while. Guys, these are such a handy thing. I believe there's going to be a link in the description for them. And you really, really ought to check into getting some, because not only are they great for holding stuff while you're prepping, but they're great measurers. Like, for example, this is a pint container. That is 2 cups. So you don't have to get a measuring cup out. You just, the thing you're going to hold it in, like the pasta, 2 cups of pasta, boom, there you go. All right, so get some of that. I'm going to do a couple cloves of garlic here with my handy dandy easy go-to garlic paste. You like more garlic, add more garlic. You don't like as much, don't add it. You don't want it at all, don't add it. This is your salad. Remember, you're cooking. This is some prepared, I bought at the store, horseradish. You know, I'm going to stop right there for a moment. This will be to taste. Okay, all of this is to taste, actually. So now, then I've got some Cajun seasoning. You can use any Cajun seasoning. A very popular one I love absolutely, is Tony Chachere's. And add a little bit of that. I'm going to add some salt. Now remember, the Cajun seasoning already has some salt in it, so I'm not going to go crazy with that. And a little black pepper. And what are we going to do now? We are going to, let me clean my spoon off. We're going to whisk this together until it's a temporary emulsion. And then we're going to check for seasoning. Remember, you can always add more, but you can't what? You can't take any out. All right, here we go. That's good. But I can tell you right now, it needs some more Cajun seasoning. It needs some more salt. And it needs more horseradish for sure. Here we go. So let's add that in. Okay. Wash this spoon off real quick. So we want to get our dressing properly seasoned before we add it to the crab salad, because it'll be incredibly difficult to add stuff at that point. Okay. So just get this going here. Still needs more salt. And depending on how much heat you like, washing my spoon, this needs, in my opinion, more horseradish. You add enough for you, okay? I like my nose to sniffle and run a little bit. So we'll see how that one does, okay? I've got a little sanitation liquid off to the side that I put this in and then wash it so I can reuse it. Help take care of that global spoon shortage that y'all been reading about. Okay, just kidding. Just relax. Okay, so here we go. Let's get this done. Oh yeah, it's getting there now. A little burn on the back end. And just because I enjoyed that so much, I am going to add a little more horseradish. Again, you do you. Okay? So this is one of those, listen, this is a weeknight winner to be sure. All you got to do is mix a few things together. Now, you may want to cook the pasta on prep day. And in the video I made about cooking dry pasta, we talk about that. So feel free to jump and take a look at that video, because I show you how to store pasta for future use after you've cooked it. And that'll be great for you. So here we go. Let's see where we are. I think this will be the trick right here. Okay. That's it. Now, we've got our dressing. We have our crab, pasta, veggies in here. Now I'm just going to pour this over. Probably ought to do it where you can see it. And all this little extra goodies I'm going to scrape out. If I had a spatula in my hand, I'd use that, but I've got my tongs that are already dirty with this. So now I'm just going to lightly toss it. What I'm not doing here is I'm not breaking up the crab meat. I'm being as gentle as possible while getting every bit of it coated with this dressing. I don't want to go in here, and while this doesn't have a lot of lump meat in it, what does, I don't want to get rid of it. By the way, if you wanted to buy lump crab meat, and you want your salad in that, it's a little more expensive, but certainly it's worth it. I love big chunks of crab, whether it's in crab cakes or crab salad. I just had this crab on hand, so we're going to go with that. Now it's starting to get mixed in here. There's a little dry spot there. And again, I'm just kind of folding it like you would egg whites into a cake batter or something like that, because we're not trying to break up the crab. We're just trying to get it incorporated and coated with this dressing. So there we go. Let me take a quick little taste. Get a little crab. Get a, oh, there's a pimento out of one of those olives. Where's an olive? I want an olive. There it is. Just the Cajun seasonings got me sniffling a little bit, and there's a little piece of bow tie right there. I can get it to stay on. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Man, those olives. Wow. Got a little saltiness from that as well. Okay, so now, all that we have left to do is to plate this thing. So I have this bowl right here. Take some of my crab salad out. Put in here. Looks like that's more than enough for a helping. Pardon me just one sec while I go get some garnish for this. All right, so I'm just going to garnish this with a little parsley. And there you have it. So I'm going to go take a couple pictures and be my favorite. I know I've already tasted it, but I got to officially taste it. So when we come back, we're going to take a look at that, and I will see you around the corner. All right, my friend, and now it is my favoriteest time of day. It is tasting time. So I'm here with my director, producer, COO, CFO, my wife, Dawn. She's my chief taster. So let's dive in. Go for it. One piece of pasta, see if I can get an olive. You know, I tasted it earlier, right? But this is official. Mmm. Mmm. That is delicious. Mmm. Mmm. That is oh so good.
Very happy, no onions in it.
Yeah. Guys, listen. This right here, you do the pasta on prep day, keep it in the refrigerator, and you're good to go. I mean, this stuff, it's light, it's quick, it's cool, it's a cold salad. It's delicious. That's what it is.
So just that leftover crabby meat, if you don't put noodles in it, it's great on crackers.
There you go. Great on crackers. So, and I just realized we forgot her microphone. So she was saying, if you have leftover crab meat out of this, put it on crackers. Great idea. All right. So anyway, guys, thank you for joining us here on another Chef Lance show for this quick, this simple, perfect weeknight meal for the hot summer months. And I hope you make this thing. If you do, let me know how you do in the comments below. So for now,
Clean up.
it's cleanup time. It sure is. But again, remember this. A day in the kitchen beats a day of working any day. I'll see you next time on the Chef Lance Show. I'm going to go eat. This is lunch, dinner, and maybe breakfast. No?
I wouldn't go as far as breakfast.
Oh, you wouldn't?
No. But you eat a lot more breakfasty things than I do. So.
Yeah. The olives in there just really add. And I wish I hadn't been lazy and gone on that green onion. That is so good.
My bites didn't have no onions, so.
You're perfect. All
I'm
right.
actually surprised. That's nice.
You're surprised.
I was nervous.
You were nervous?
Well,
Really?
Crab, that was a lot of crab. I thought it'd be real fishy.
It's not, is it?
No,
It's
nice.
perfect.
That's why
Hey,
I
wait.
said with crackers.
Are you still here? Go home. We're done. Come on, let's go eat.